Feel very frustrated or
there who get good grades, rarely get in trouble, and yet can and do have.
When I say I forgot, I'm not lazy. I'm not just trying to make an excuse. It's
my pens and pencils, according to college.
Concentrating on what I'm doing.
I moved to a special spot in the classroom for
which my impulsive brain can't help it.
And your brain just jumping off each and every one every second.
And a lot of people appreciate that.
I've worked with my brain.
It's not an excuse.
Abilities. If I'm given the chance, I can achieve more.
What's good, everybody? I didn't know I was gonna make this video, but I'm making it, and it's something that I've been dealing with, obviously, and obviously there's a whole bunch of people in the world who deal with the same situation. A.D.H.D. Those who don't understand that, people who deal with it as kids, and obviously people who understand what A.D.H.D stands for. I'm not here to really break it down. I should, but again, I just thought this is random, let me just bring this up. And what I thought to bring up was that ADHD is a symptom that you do have for the rest of your life if you've diagnosed with it as a child, whatever. As a child, you would hear that you take some medication. One of them, I think, is called Ritalin. And I, as a child, was never given that, as my parent never thought that was something they should give to me. So for me, it was like, I never really knew that I had this disability, if that's what you call it. And as you get older, the world around you is kind of the same, but you don't have the same actions as you was as a child. So people don't believe that you can deal with things, high anxiety, like not wanting to do certain things, overthinking things. And when you get things wrong, you get extra angry. So for people who don't understand, as an adult or even as a teenager, it's a serious thing, you know. And if you've got any friends around, you've got any sort of mental health, bipolar, you know, schizophrenia, you should look out sometimes and understand that people are different. People are different. Sorry for a minute. Sorry, man. I feel like people need to be more supportive for people in general. Like, if you care about people, understand that everybody's not the same. Try and be more there for people in general. Family members sometimes don't even understand, you know, how to be supportive towards anybody sometimes who's got situations like. I feel like people should talk more, open up more about their mental health, you know. And I'm not talking about people sometimes will be on a TV show and they sit there and talk about they're dealing with mental health, and they're talking about like just feeling paranoid and stuff like that. That's not really a basic, that is a mental health, but that's not what you call a mental health. ADHD, I told you again, bipolar, schizophrenia, there's 100 things out there people are dealing with, and they're trying to be as normal as they can. And it just takes certain people to, I guess, recognize that or be more supportive or understand that people in this world, no matter if you're famous or you're a singer or you're an actor, that you may have some mental health that you constantly battle with. So even if you're a model or a singer and you've got an image out there, people don't realize that you're keeping that image out there to support your fans, but you don't realize that when you yourself has a problem, or you have a mental health problem, or something that's been diagnosed in you, and your friends or people don't really know that, you feel isolated. Do you understand? You feel isolated, guys. So to be a person who may not have a mental health or disability, and you find things hard or awkward within this world that we're dealing with, could you imagine what it feels like for the person who's dealing with it a little bit different, or have got that mental health kicks in and says, hold on, something going on here? For the average person not to see that you are trying your best to be normal, but people sometimes still judge you or say, why are you so angry? Or why do you not talk? Or why are you not like this? Because I have a situation, I have high anxiety. And I feel like people don't talk about ADHD. Like, there's a lot of people out there who've got ADHD and they're getting on with life, but they have their ups and downs, and their downs. Certain people, I feel like you need to be a certain kind of person to just give a fuck. Sorry for my language, because I don't know who could be watching this, but just give a damn. If you're a family member and you love your family, don't just wash your hands with them because they're a little bit too much. Who's gonna put up with someone if you don't? You get me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say, people? Be supportive towards your family members and check on them. Mental health is a serious thing. And I think one of the hardest things to have mental health is if you feel like you don't have anybody to see you for you. Not through your disability, but just see you for you. I haven't really told you nothing really about ADHD. All I can say is it's something that you live with. It's a word, and it's real. However, what I'm really trying to say is just be aware that people are dealing with things within, and even if they're supportive of you, return the favor back. So guys, if you're listening and you need to know anything about ADHD, you can actually subscribe and ask me, or say something. If you're not bothered, fair enough, but I just thought it was personal. You know, ADHD is something that people sometimes puts underneath the sheet. So I thought for this time, I'll just talk to you guys about something that is something I personally deal with, something that is my struggle, and that I get up every day, and whatever I have to do, I get through it, but I still need support. That's all, guys. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Again, I hope you listened. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I don't want to be smoking, like lighting up online, and people like, well, what's he doing? I thought it's disrespectful. I know you can see me smoking, but I don't want to light up on camera. Yeah, guys, it's a serious situation, and I know a lot of people are dealing with mental health, and a lot of people are not there for them. But if this video even gave you an insight to understanding that I look normal as hell, but I have this thing underneath me telling me, or people telling me that I'm got ADHD, which is true, but it's just the fact that the name don't mean nothing, don't change who I am. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys.